What's up, everyone? Nathan coming at you with another Pokemon Showdown Live. We're playing some more Mono Normal today, and I just came from the gym, and I was planning to make like a bit of preparation for this because I promised I would do a different type of team than I normally do, despite, again, the total soft spot in my heart for this core. I love it so much. But I figured, what the hell? Let's just do it live. We'll do it live, damn it. Let's just figure out what would a Mono Normal HO team look like here. So first, we're going to start with my basic core. I've made a video, by the way, explaining the basics of hyper offense teams before. Make sure to check that out because I'll be referring to that a lot in this video. I'll try to put something right here for it. But to start off, we're going to want some sort of lead. I'm not sure if we're going to do a screen setter, but we certainly want some sort of rocker to begin with. So let's look at Stealth Rock and normal types. We got Dunsparce, Chansey, Blissey, Miltank, Wigglytuff, and even Jigglypuff. I think Chansey and Blissey could do it okay, and you can even just throw them in as like a generic tank roll and have them teleport out and stuff like that. But what does Dunsparce provide us? Like, what a move pool are we dealing with? So we got Stealth Rock, that's pretty nice. We got Endeavor, so you get into some Focus Sash. That'd be tough. Endeavor usually works better if you have Sturdy, and you can give yourself a Custap Berry to get there, but that would be tough to work with. I guess, does it have Endure? Okay, so you could do Endure into Custap into Endeavor. That's not bad, honestly. That's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Yawn, solid move. So okay, there's stuff to work with here right now. Magic Coat, banger. Okay, we're doing this. I was trying to talk myself into it. We're there. Counter's interesting too, but again, I think you would really need Sturdy to make it work, which we do not have, and we're of course going to be using Runaway. Don't even have to explain that. Yeah, I think I'll probably give it Body Slam. You got Body Slam? Nice. Okay, so Body Slam gives us a 60% chance of paralysis and some stab. People aren't totally setting up on us. 70 base attack and stab will be right there. So that's a fine combo. Question just becomes a last move. So this kind of takes away, I think I can either do Body Slam and like Toxic, or Yawn. Yeah, I could do something like this, or I could do Endure, Endeavor. And with this, I can give myself a different item too. It's a tough call. Oh, we have Glare too. Oh shit, that's a really good move right there. Okay, well I'll do. Oh man, I mean that's the frustrating thing is Glare and Body Slam are pretty redundant. So I don't even know what to do about that. Poison Jab gives you a 60% chance of a flinch. That's fun. String Grace is such a fun ability from a team building perspective, but I'm definitely spending way too much time on this already. 60% chance to paralyze with Thunder, hilarious. I think I'll just what the hell? Let's just run with it. Very situational now, but what are you gonna do? And then give ourselves a Custap Berry there, and I'll give myself max HP in case I don't want to click Endure. And then I don't care about my attack stats. I'll probably go with just defense. Sure, why not? So we got the Dunsparce in. Now we can start to look at things like, do we want to do Light Screen? There's no Auroraville user that we can get, obviously. And there's not even a Prankster Mon, too. So I'd be surprised if I opt for this. Like Indeedee, no, not really feeling it. Dino, like these are all slow Pokemon, so you're going to have a hard time getting them off. Cinchino, maybe, but like, I feel like that's talent lies somewhere else. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say no off the gates to that, but I'm not thrilled. Okay, you get Just Reflect with Porygon, which is interesting, but again, I think I'm gonna try to get Porygon involved here too. I'm gonna try my best to use Mons that we don't normally see. Well, Obstacle we do normally see, but one of my favorite Mons, so I don't care. I'm throwing it in. We'll do this, and then you gotta have Facade, you gotta have Knockoff. Question becomes the remaining moves here. You could do what is it? Obstruct. I think it's a unique ability. It gives -2 defense, which is fantastic. So if somebody does that, you get your flame up for free, and you get essentially guaranteed kill afterwards. Pretty fantastic, obviously. I think we'll throw in Close Combat too, of course. The question then becomes, you don't get Sucker Punch, right? I always think this thing gets Sucker Punch. No, I mean that extra speed would have been really nice, but not the case. Trick is fun, of course. I might do Trick, honestly, or Switcheroo. What's better? I think they're the same thing, but Switcheroo's funnier. So we're gonna do that for sure. Give myself max speed here. Attack's not gonna be a problem for the most part. Again, obstruct, definitely a case for that, especially if you're doing an HO team. You just need to be able to break through most walls. But, what the hell. We'll do this. And then, I think actually, if we're trying to break through walls, switcheroo might be a little bit better, depending. You can always change it down the line, too. And that's, so we got our setter. We got our first wall breaker here. Then we need another wall breaker. Diggers be pretty fantastic there, but we used it already. However, that ground typing is really nice. Plus the speed control from quick attack. So I'll probably add it, but again, I'm gonna kind of wait a second for that. We didn't get to use Deity before, and that's pretty awesome in terms of a wall breaker. I think we want a special wall breaker here. We got a physical one right here. And I'm gonna want 2 different setup sweepers. I'm guessing one of which is gonna be Linoon, because that's just, that extreme speed is built for that. And then we're probably gonna have a cleaner. So the question then becomes, is there any way we could do Tauros? That'd be hilarious too. Sheer force. Ooh, hold on a second. I don't know. This is gonna have opposite to the last time where we had no normal type stab. Imagine we're gonna have a ton of normal type stab. So anyway, back on topic here. I think in terms of special wall breakers, we're looking at one of these 3. I'm gonna do Explode. I mean, it's the definitive wall breaker. What can you say? I'll do choice specs. Why not? You gotta have Boom Burst. We'll also throw in Earthquake for a Heat Ram would be a really fun idea, and I think Heat Ram might definitely give us some trouble. Get Surf there too, though, so that way you can kind of consolidate. But with special attacks there, we need Overheat, if I remember correctly. There it is. Oh wait, Focus Blast exists. That's a little bit crucial. Question then becomes, do you go plus special attack or plus speed? I don't really know where outspeeding at base 68, if we're being honest with speed tiers. So I'll get a bit selfish and go modest there. Okay, so we got 2 breakers. That's awesome news for us. I like that one's not choice locked. If you have 2 breakers that are both choice locked, it can get a little bit scary, especially when we're sharing typings here. So now we can get to our setup sweepers. Mentioned it before, I think we really got to do Linoon here. Gluttony means we're going to use our berries a little bit early. That's awesome. Stab extreme speed is going to be disgusting if we get rid of everything else. Seed Bomb will hopefully help out against any. Oh, that's against Quagsire. Quagsire is almost never seen on this tier though, so I wonder if there's something better, like... Oh, I don't know what we would do. We could do Play Rough. I don't know if we're really hitting with Play Rough. Throat Chop for steel types, maybe like a flying steel type. You get Throat Chop, right? Yeah, I might do Throat Chop because I think Seed Bomb's mainly for things like Quagsire. But I don't know if I've seen a Quagsire on monotype in the last couple months. Like the only reason you use Quagsire is on Water Stall, which I guess, you know, does present some risk, but you don't see it on mono ground because you usually want a Gastrodon or a Seismitoad there. It's almost no competitive usage because you're not using Water Absorb in that setting. You need the Water Ground type to have Water Absorb, and Unaware and Water Absorb, you have a choice between with Quagsire and Mono Water. And if you're using Water Absorb, you might as well use someone else. So anyways, Throat Chop I think I'm gonna do if that's the case. Then we're looking at the rest of the squad here. Another setup sweeper. Snorlax, you could do Curse. Pretty fun. I love that. Problem is we're stacking our setup sweepers then, which is a little bit concerning. But Snorlax is really fun. I mean, I might do that just for variety's sake, honestly, over Linoon. I think it's just such a fun idea. Maybe we'll make 2 variants of the team, honestly. But do we even have any options for a special setup sweeper? You can do Cotton Guard Dub Wool. I was messing around with my other normal type team, and Dub Wool kind of cooked me because it had body press up, and my Beware somehow couldn't beat it 1v1. So I was like, damn, like what am I supposed to do here? I really want to do a Scarf Ditto on this team. I think it's gonna be so good, but I'm not gonna go for the optimal choice. I think my cleaner is probably gonna be a Scarf Braviary just because. Bird up. You gotta. Who is gonna be our special setup sweeper? Doesn't have to necessarily be special. Doesn't necessarily have to be a setup sweeper. You could just do another fast Mon. Like I could throw in Indeedee here, honestly, and be really effective. That's a lot of choice locking already. A way that we can do a setup Porygon Z. I love the Mon, of course. That one set you can do in Gen 7 where you use Electrium Z is amazing, of course. Trick Room, you're too fast to utilize that, really. Is there any other Trick Room sweeper I could use? That's a fun idea. You get Nasty Plot, and you're pretty fast. There's a decent argument to be made for that, where you just do nasty plot, bolt beam, multi attack, kind of like a Gengar, where you're like not so much a setup super, it's just like a good wall breaker who has access to nasty plot. You could make an argument for that. Is there any other Trick Room super could do who's slow? DDF's kind of slow if you want minus nature. That's interesting, I guess. It's a little bit weaker, of course. I think he gets Trick Room too. Who's slow? Drampa. Okay, Drampa's got the special attack for it. Does it have Trick Room? Because I have to set up Trick Room with someone else. I'm not doing it. No. Well, I should be searching by Trick Room, actually, if I'm doing anything here. So let's go to back, types, normal, and then I'll search by Trick Room. Yep, Oregon 2, 108 special attack. You do get download. There's a case to be made there. Orangaroo is a little bit too weak. I don't see it. Porygon Z again, I feel like it's too fast. What happens if you go minus speed nature? We go minus speed, 0 IV. What are we hitting? Quiet. So you can hit as low as 166, which would be around not even a base 55. So that's yeah, it's way too fast to be using Trick Room. So no, that's not gonna work. I'm leaning towards just doing a nasty plot Porygon Z right now. It's a pretty fun mod. I think we'll definitely get our money's worth out of it, but it doesn't. It's so slow. It's not thrilling me right now. Figured B I'd love to throw on still. I mean, right now I'm having a hard time arguing against just going Indeedee, Scarf, or Specs or whatever. Just stacking things in its favor. Heliolisk. Heliolisk is a Glare substitute set. We already used Heliolisk, but it gives us a water resist too, which is nice. I kind of hate how few resistances our team has. Like defensively, our team is doggy doo-doo. It'll probably be the death of us, honestly. I'm focusing on all this offensive synergy, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the defensive synergy that kills us. Let's do Snorlax. It'll be fun. What the hell? I gotta look up a set. There's no way I can just improvise this shit. Monotype. Earth Sweeper. There we go. What the hell? Who cares? I guess our biggest question is Haze Toxapex. We have Exploud 4. We have Obstagoon who might be able to break. My last mon does need to be able to beat Haze Toxapex, and I did want to do Braviary. We have way too many physical mons at this point. I think I need, especially with Haze Toxapex being concerned, I think we need Scarf Indeedee or Scarf Heliolisk. Scarf Ditto, again, I also think is easily the best Scarfer that we could throw on at this opportunity. Not against the Toxapex. Diggersby would help a little bit, but it's not swapping into Toxapex like Indeedee is. So let's do it. It's a pretty unique mon, so I'm happy to do so. We'll go Choice Scarf. Not quite as powerful as you want, but it's a nice Scarf in the sense that you don't have to worry about any enemy priority with Psychic Surge blocking it. So that's pretty great. I do already worry a little bit about the synergy between Linoon and Indeedee. It's one of those things where, like, in the blueprint, they shouldn't really go against each other. Like, guarantee a game's going to come up where we want two extreme speed and we can't because of Indeedee here. But oh well, what are you going to do? You know, who knows how this is going to go. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple bad games, but, you know, maybe we could get a couple good games. You know, it's fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Again, I worry about the lack of defensive utility on this team. I think if I wasn't building for fun, but I was instead building to, you know, be as optimal a mono HO as I could do, which is a hilarious sentence. I'll probably, you know, keep Indeedee. I think it's got a lot of defensive utility with Psychic Surge. Probably keep Snorlax, Great Spadef Tank. Oh, it's going to be a tricky one. Trick Room Steel. Oh my god. It's going to be really tough to start off with. Well, let's go for Dunsparce off the lead. But to finish the thought, sorry. Maybe even keep Obstagoon, but I think I would also mix in things like Braviary and Diggersby and things with like secondary typings and give us a little bit more utility while still being offensive. I'll Magic Coats. I'll Magic Coat again. I don't have enough PP for this. Let's just do Stealth Rock. I don't care if you hit me with this. And I'll go to Obstagoon on their rocks. I don't care about them getting it up so much. Honestly, me going for my rocks is only for these two at the bottom here. Everyone else doesn't really care at all. They go for the Toxic there again. They're really sticking to their guns, but Knockoff will not kill. Do we get a Boom? We get a Trick Room in the last notes there, and we're probably going to see a Boom right now. So look at the Dunsparce. There's a chance it can survive. And then maybe we can get an Endeavor off, which would be great. Obstagoon, not useless while it's toxic. Obviously prefer it for it to be burned, but hopefully we can still get some turns off. It's gonna be tricky. This is gonna be very tricky at the best of times. These are defensive mons. If there was no Trick Room on this team, I think this would be a tough matchup. Just because, like, look at how beefy these mons are, and our stab is normal type. I said for the other team that we were using, I don't really consider Steel a losing matchup, honestly. It's tricky just for its own rights, but the type relationship doesn't really matter to us. We get a boom bonus there. But man, the announcement just came out today of the new Pokemon gimmick generation, whatever you want to call it, where you can change your types. That's gonna be really interesting to see how that affects monotype, or even if it's allowed in, honestly, which is a good question in its own right. Well, let's go for Endeavor. It's not going to count. You have to be 25%, but that's the mana I want to die, if nothing else. Do I have anybody that can live a banded Melmetal? I don't think so. I think X-Claw is probably my best bet to win, but even then, I'm going to nail a prediction on the Heat Rin when it's coming in. Who is valuable right now? You've got close combat, which is great against you. Celesteel's going to be tricky. I can maybe deal Jirachi. I'm guessing that's Scarfed. Linoon's going to be doing... Well, if I get up, there's a chance that I could do some stuff. Snorlax is going to be tough. Indeedee is going to be tough. Man, like, there's a world where all these guys can do stuff, but I don't know. Let's go for Snorlax. It's probably the best shot to live one. I guarantee it gets flinched right here. Or just Oak. Yeah, that sounds about right. At least it'll be over with quick. Whatever. Let's go to... who is the least valuable for me here? Guess it's Obstagoon, sadly. I love it, but that's the case. Later, we'll go to you. I'll go for the Focus Blast. What the hell? Sounds about right. Well, that's a 6-0 by Melmetal. What are you going to do? They send in Rachi here. They Trick Room. Fair enough. The Healing Wish. The Melmetal can complete the 6-0. Good thing the Healing Wished. I was worried about that Melmetal not being able to tank it that well. I almost feel like saying BG for their sake, because that was just... Was that even fun for them? No, who am I kidding? That was really fun for them. They probably loved that. They probably loved that. Rock also technically losing matchup because we can't use our stabs, but we're doing 2 HOs here, so we'll see how it pans out for us. We'll go here. I'll Magic Coat, hopefully some webs away. That's exactly the case. That's amazing. I'll go for Stealth Rocks at this point. And then who do I want to go to from here? Let's go to Exploud. I think Serp's probably a 2 at KO. Yeah, it is. I think this is kind of ideal, actually. Let's give it a shot, if nothing else. Hopefully they don't Encore us. They Toxic. Fine, whatever. Stomping Tantrum gives us the first kill. I don't think Extreme Speed is that. Extreme Speed. That was a word garble. It's going to do too much. It's pretty much a base 500 power attack, then, if you think about it that way, because it's resisted, but then you throw stab in, so that probably doesn't make any sense. For this, it does get the kill. That's one mod I was pretty sure we would get dead. So it's already doing a decent amount, to be honest. I would go to Barbicle if I were them, I guess. In comes Nihilego. 335, 328. So they should be faster. I'll go for the Extreme Speed then. Does still kill. Damn, you can't sleep on this thing, I guess. This is kind of crazy. Do we get a 6-0? We are faster than you, so go for the Stomping Tantrum. Not going to 6-0. Let's go to... I'm expecting a setup from one of these mons. The question is who. Explode's faster than both, though, so let's do that. In comes Amistar. Focus Blast would do it, but I'm kind of feeling jolted from the last time. 73. There's the Shell Smash. A Surf gets the kill. Snorlax is going to handle this just fine. The Darkest Lariat. Not totally fine, if we're being honest. And they lose their White Herb on the Sticky Webs. That's crazy, actually. Did that happen earlier? Did I miss that? No, it didn't. Yeah, okay, it did. I'll go for the Darkest Lariat. What the hell? They get a defense drop too, so we'll get, you know, enough that we can kill whoever comes in next. Jeez, that's nothing. That's the danger of not using stab right there. So let's see, you're pretty fast here. So the White Herb actually means you didn't lose any speed too, which is kind of notable. I'm hoping that Dunsparce will be able to live. I mean, I could actually lose right here. Stab X Scissor. I don't even know what I do about it either. It was going so well. If there's ever a point where you can do something here, Dunsparce, it's now. Let's endure. If had a quick attack, that'd be awesome. Didn't even need to endure. Okay, it gets it pretty low. I just don't know. I think this is probably an L. Okay. I just need to get one hit off, please. Please. No. Mono normal, no. Oh no. What a late collapse that was. I guess I should have... I don't even know what I do about that with my team, honestly, as it stands right now. What do I do to stop Crustle from crustling on us? Oh my god. A third straight normal resist. Okay. Crushed right now. Still crushed. The Dunsparce. I think they're probably running a similar thing that we are. I'm actually gonna go for Stealth Rock immediately. I don't want to get too funky with this. I love Lycanroc, Tough Claws Lycanroc. I think it's so cool. I think it's just cool design, cool gameplay. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. That's pretty ideal for us. They're actually gonna have Excel Rock for sure, so we're not gonna be able to get anything off here. I wonder if my play is to see if I can live the first hit without Endure, but what the hell, I'll do it. Maybe they don't have, maybe they're Sash actually, and they don't have Excel Rock, but I'm almost positive. Oh, wow. Okay. I got misled for a second there. I think they're still probably Sash, if we're being honest. But with close combat, this thing's a nightmare, so I gotta assume they don't. Dang, yeah, they really are. I'm surprised they're running that in addition to everything else. And now I can't even revenge kill with extreme speed on Linoon. Is this thing gonna 6-0 me? Do I even upload this? Like, is this even worth uploading? Who could possibly live? Not you, not you, not you. Oh my god. This is a new low. This is a new low. No, I can't go to you. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? It's gonna be a literal 6-0. I'm not gonna be able to get a single attack off. That's insane. Well, do I take another crack at it? Do I just assume the team is trash? I mean, I've gotten kind of rough matchups, I guess. I'm gonna give it one more try before I remake the team. I'm at an utter loss right now, guys. This is you have to apply this to me. Down horrible. Down horrible. Let's see if we can get like one redemption game. Well, I'm not even gonna upload this. Why am I doing this? There's no way I upload an all losing live. I've never had an all losing live, and I can't upload it. I'll play for 5 hours if I have to. Okay, it's the bot. Someone got mad at me at the last live saying I was wasting their time by playing against the bot. Like, am I supposed to just like cut around this? I don't know. Like, it's on the ladder. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not just gonna auto forfeit. I don't know. If you guys don't like me seeing play the bots, let me know, because that's a common opinion. I guess I can forfeit. I don't really care about the points at the end of the day. But for you, oh my god, you're our worst matchup actually. So I'm gonna endure here. Please close combat. Thank you. I'm happy to trade rocks for getting this guy down. Questions: do they swap here? If I belly drum on the swap, I'm in great shape. Ah well. Do you attack me? Let's go to Snorlax. Play a little bit safe. They Weather Ball. I'll go for Curse. They go for another one. Let's rest here. Oh no, man! Like, plays like that are so weird. Like, I get that's an algorithm, but like that just is like that sequence of turns feels like a player to me, where they give Weather Ball a couple of shots and they go, oh, that's not gonna work, and they swap out. That's crazy to me that was a bot who did that. Of course, I guess the bot decided that I was using Curse, so they need the crits from Surging Strikes to save them. So I'm gonna try again. It's a bot, so I'm gonna assume they make the same algorithmic choice as they did before and swap to Pelipper here. Okay. Guess it panned out. I think they learned this thing was AV. We just win. Okay. This is how we break the streak. What a stupid live. There's no way. This is so dumb. Like, we get one! We get one! Yeah! That was so stupid. Let's get one more. I can't end on these notes. I think you'll never see more 6-0s than in this one video. Look at the other bot. Okay, so whoever that was that angrily commented last time, they're beside themselves right now. I forget who they lead out with. Let's go Dunsparce though. You might be able to OHKO me, I guess. Let's Stealth Rocks regardless. Oh, nice. This thing's actually. Say what you want about this team. The Dunsparce hasn't been doing awful. You could argue that it's letting them do her haha. I don't know what to do here. This is just awkward. You could argue the Dunsparce is like losing momentum for us. Fine. But I mean, based on how I jotted things up in the game plan, it's been going great, honestly. Let's go to it's got to be one of these two, honestly. Indeedee scares me because I think Hydreigon gets in pretty easily. But let's do that, because if Hydreigon comes in, I've got an easy swap in, whereas I don't want to do 50-50 with Linoon yet. Garchomp comes in. I feel like I'm forced to just do this again. Garf. Okay. I knew that. I say that every time. I forget. This one I play less than the water bot, so I make bad plays as a result. Okay. I don't know who lives a Scarf Outrage, honestly. Not too optimistic about you two. Indeedee obviously got O-code. That was with 146 defense. That's really low defense, actually. I didn't know it was that low. I guess Obstagoon's kind of tanky. I don't love Snorlax here. It's not going to be able to do... It's only going to get off one Darkest Lariat, which is kind of useless for us. So I guess we're here. And I'll knock off... Yeah, we actually lived that pretty easily. Nice. There's the burn. I'll knock again. No, I got a Facade. Okay, get another Outrage off. Scarf's gone. Doesn't really mean anything ultimately. If I get... Actually, we can't 6-0 with Linoon. This is a Dragon Darts Dragapult. So not only is it immune to our extreme speed, but they can go for Dragon's Darts to kill us. It's not like it's locked in a Shadow Ball. Kind of scary. I think I have to play for them hitting themselves in their confusion, because Snorlax gets us nothing. Maybe I go to Snorlax and Curse, hoping they hit themselves in their confusion. That might be more optimal. But doesn't matter, we get this off. Snorlax is auto here with Thick Fat. Let's go for a Curse here. 23, let's go for another one. I'll rest here. Does nothing. We'll Sleep Talk. We get flinched. Sleep Talk again. Don't flinch us again, please. Sleep Talk does. Rest again. Okay, let's... 24. We should be safe to Dark Slaria here. I guess they can flinch me here. How much damage do we get? It's honestly... The Hydreigon's half dead, and it's only from Life Orb damage. That's hilarious. Please don't flinch. Yeah, I cut that a little close. We go for the Draco Meteor there. We get a Sleep Talk. They go for another. We're pretty low, honestly, but they go to Curium. This is where the bot's not working out. Dragon Bolt totally should be in the play. Oh, no. I'm mistaken. The bot played it beautifully. Now, can we live a Specs Curium attack at -1 there? That's a great question. Hydreigon doing 76 to 90. So we get 33% back. That's still not enough to belly drum. It's got to be my man Exploud here. Dragapult should OHKO, so that's pretty awesome for us. Kyurem's probably going to come away with a win here. I've got Stomping Tantrum against Dragalga at least. Sad statement. So if it gets the bottom roll of 76, that's bringing me to 24. Figgy brings me just above 50, and I win. But let's actually ask ourselves, what's the Dragalg? It'll also have Draco Meteor. Yeah, it's definitely getting the kill there too. and we can't Oko it. So I got to play for like a really lucky roll. Or a miss. That was perfect. That was, oh my god. Yeah. No way. That's a clutch W. Come on. Yes. My noon twice in a row, baby. Woo! Double back-to-back against the bots that redeem us, but what a stupid showdown live that was. I don't even know if I'll post this team in the description. It's so ass. But we got some wins. We got some wins. It came out clutch at the end. I mean, it was barely a team win against the water team because it was really just Noon one. But we needed every single piece for against the dragons there. So that's kind of fun. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. That was certainly a video that just happened. Thank you for watching nonetheless. And also make sure to let me know in the comments what type you want to see next. I'm going to count up all the votes and decide. I actually haven't counted in the last 2 videos. So it could be, last I saw, I think water was second. But I have no idea what's leading the pack right now. So make sure to vote away and tell me what you want to see. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.